Guardian Challenge 2004 was a tremendous success from every single viewpoint that you can look at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremonies, your Director of Air and Space Operations for Air Force Space Command, Major General Select Doug Skeet Frazier.
Good morning. Welcome to Air Force Space Command's premier competition, Guardian Challenge 2004. This week, we test the skills of Air Force Space Command's best warriors and find out who truly is the best of the best. You, the Guardian Challenge competitors, represent the finest space and missile force in the world. In this, the 50th year of Air Force Space and Missiles, let us also remember the sacrifices and hard work of those who have come before us in making this command and this country great. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our distinguished visitors. A former Olympic arena competitor, competition judge for Guardian Challenge 2000, and your commander of Air Force Space Command, General Lance Lord and his wife, Becky. Recent lead airman to the Central Command Land Component Commander during Operation Iraqi Freedom, and now your Vice Commander of Air Force Space Command, Lieutenant General Dan Fig Leaf. Commander, 2nd Air Force at Keesler Air Force Base, and your competition judge, Major General John the Breeze Regney and his wife, Debbie. The commander of the world's most powerful space force, Major General Mike Hamill and his wife, Linda. The commander of the most potent ICBM force in the world, Major General Frank Klotz and his wife, Nancy. Vice Commander of Space and Missile Systems Center, Major General Craig Kooning. Chairman Emeritus of the Santa Maria Military Affairs Committee and longtime friends of Vandenberg Air Force Base, Mr. Joe Sesto and his wife, Phil. Command Chief Master Sergeant, Air Force Space Command, Chief Master Sergeant Ron Creda. A very special welcome goes out to all our civilian distinguished visitors from all our wings. Please stand and be recognized. I want to recognize one other group of individuals. This year, for the first time, representatives from Air Force Major Commands are teamed with each of our competing wing teams. Please stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, your commander, General Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Guardian Challenge 2004. We want to thank General Dick Myers for doing that wonderful introduction. He's sorry he can't be here, and if you've seen him on television every day here for the last several months, you know that he's leading this nation's greatest military to wonderful end, and we thank General Myers for that great introduction, so thanks. I want to say a special hello, as Skeet already did, to our tremendous representatives from the Central Coast of California on this slightly above average, wonderful day here on the Central Coast. So thanks for you all for being here, and I know we'll hear a little bit more about those, and each one of the representatives from the local community get a chance to come up and receive something for us from our gratitude for you. So thank you all for not only this event today, but certainly for, and what goes on this week, but for all you do for the men and women of this wonderful base in our team. So thanks to all of you again. And our civilian distinguished visitors who are here from each one of the units, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to come in. We also want to thank the Reserve Forces for wonderful airlift support yesterday. This is the best we've ever had. To bring these great teams, plus the people from the units here to Vandenberg, and certainly support from the reserve community really helped us, and we appreciate that tremendous support, so thanks to them as well. They'll be here with us in spirit all week, and then they'll fly you home with all that hardware on Friday morning, so that'll be great for all of you, so thanks. And lastly, but certainly not least, thanks to all the competitors for what you've done so far, and your great work in your local communities, and certainly in your local competitions to beat out the other teams and be here. Some of you have already competed and you're waiting to hear your scores. Those of you who are ready, we'll start here as soon as this is over with, and as soon as my 3-hour speech will be done and get started here. We've got, I think the chefs will start this morning at 9:30. We got the security forces tactics ready. The competition venues are set. I know the scripts will be challenging, and you all are up to it. There's no doubt in my military mind about that. So it's a delight for Becky and I to be here, along with Chief Creta and the whole staff team who are here with us to help you be part of what will be, I'm sure, the best competition ever in the history of certainly Air Force Space Command, and all the way back to Curtain Raiser in 1967. This is a special time for us, a special time in this business. As you know, we're going to celebrate 50 years of the Air Force and the ICBM and space business, and we all owe it to General Schriever and the SMC Bubbas who are standing on their shoulders out there, so it's great to I had a chance to visit with General Schriever about 2 weeks ago in his house in Washington, D.C. And although it's hard for him to speak, you could tell by looking in his eye, he's proud of each and every one of you for what you've done. It's a special time for all of us. 43 years ago today, as a matter of fact, the first silo-based ICBM was launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base. A Titan was launched on its mission from Vandenberg 43 years ago today. And then just 5 years later, Minuteman II was put operational at Grand Forks in 1966. We've got a tremendous heritage. And it was not just about a year ago today, as a matter of fact, the Secretary of the Air Force remarked after the major conflict part of Operation Iraqi Freedom was over that space was an equal partner with air, land, and sea in that battle. And that speaks volumes for not only the ICBM capabilities of this community, but the wonderful work that we do in space to make sure that the combat effectiveness of the United States military forces, along with those of our allies, our great friends in the United Kingdom, our friends from Canada, and all over the world, put together the most potent fighting force in the world, thanks to what you do in Air Force Space Command. So congratulations. Now, why are we here? We're here for one exact purpose, and that is to really hone our combat readiness. And we do that through teamwork, we do that through innovation, and we really do that through the spirit of not only working together as individual teams, but to learning from each other across Air Force Space Command. And there's no doubt about it, we are the world's best and most potent ICBM and Space Force because of you. So we look forward to a great competition. I know you're going to compete hard. And I mean, this is as close as I've ever been to one of these trophies. I've been on every side of one of these except the winning side, so I know some of you will be on the winning side, so I look forward to that. And if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get ready to rumble. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Vice Commander, Lieutenant General Fig Leaf.
General and Mrs. Lord, civic leaders, fellow general officers, and most important, Guardian Challenge 2004 competitors. Is this cool or what? This is my first appearance on American Idol. At least that's what it feels like in this fabulous. I just hope that General Regney doesn't do the Simon thing to me in the judging. This really is a great event, and it's like American Idol in that the whole world is watching. It's unlike American Idol in that it's not an individual. It's group talent, it's a group effort, and it's real. It's not for entertainment, it's for freedom and security. And we're going to recognize the best of the best, as General Lord mentioned. The world is watching, our enemies are watching. They watch us to see how good we are. You've got to show them that we are a dominant air and space force with missiles to provide deterrence and with space capabilities beyond compare and the security to keep it all safe and guarantee those capabilities to the warfighter. So you'll be watched. You'll be watched by national and local media here. You'll be watched by the boss. He is taking notes. You'll be watched by your fellow competitors, but mostly you'll be watched by yourselves. Well, I'm new to space and missile business, relatively still. I'm not new to competition. General Lord talked about being on both sides of, or all but one side of these trophies. I competed in the William Tell Worldwide Air-to-Air Weapons Meet in 1984 from Kadena Air Base, flying F-15s. They were the defending champions. Our team, what? We got our butts kicked. Now, to those who don't get trophies, I want to say to you, losing is okay. No, it's not. Losing what? It sucks. Exactly. Okay? Interestingly, on that team, we had 6 pilots. 3 of us are now general officers. I think we took a lot away from that losing experience and just how much it what? Thank you. So make sure that you take that away from whatever place you finish in. Take away the demands of our time, of our military, of our nations, and push yourself to the next level, because that's what Guardian Challenge is all about. The next level of space and missile capabilities. We need you to deliver. We know you will. So, Skeet, let's start our recognition with the recognition of some Honor Guard folks who provided a tremendous display yesterday during the team arrivals.
Back in March, Honor Guard teams from 7 wings assembled at Peterson Air Force Base in head-to-head competition. The winner of that competition earned the privilege of being the Guardian Challenge Honor Guard, posting the colors and proffering trophies here today. Congratulations to the winners of the Honor Guard competition here with us on the stage. The Shark Attack from the 45th Space Wing.
General Leaf will now present each Honor Guard member with a crystal pyramid commemorating Guardian Challenge 2004.
While this week we focus our attention on the competitors in the competition, we would be remiss if we did not recognize a vital part of the Guardian Challenge competition, the local California communities that for 35 years have supported this competition. We are fortunate to have representatives from many of our surrounding communities here with us today. And now just a little thing, you know, I was going to invite Colonel Gallegos up here, but we have an early winner in the Guardian Challenge competition. Miss Julie Gallegos is in the process of delivering their second child, so Frank can't be with us today. So, Colonel Thompson, would you please join General Leaf on the stage? The men and women of Air Force Space Command, thank you for your continued support. Thank you, Colonel Thompson. Air Force Space Command is full of highly skilled young professionals. Each year, a memento commemorating the competition is presented to each junior team member on behalf of their teammates. This year, we continue that tradition. Please welcome our junior competitors for Guardian Challenge 2004.
Representing the 460th Air Base Wing Panthers is Airman First Class Timothy Robley. Representing the 310th Space Group Bombardiers is Senior Airman Ronnie Locke. Representing the 91st Space Wing Rough Riders is Airman First Class Marcus Walker. Representing the 21st Space Wing Knights is Airman First Class Venonsak Panda. Representing the 45th Space Wing Sharks is Senior Airman Justin Spanier. Representing the 90th Space Wing Wranglers is Airman Michael Woods. Representing the Fighting 50th Space Wing is Airman First Class Christopher Schultz. Representing the 30th Space Wing Hawks is Airman First Class Joey Dufist. Representing the 341st Space Wing Grizzlies is Airman First Class Michael Parisman. And finally, representing the Space and Missile Systems Center and Guardian Challenge's newest competitors, the Space Bubbas, Mr. Frank Behill.
A professional football team knows that hard work and dedication in the off-season pay off when it's game time. And for Guardian Challenge competitors, it's game time. For 7 consecutive seasons, linebacker Donnie Edwards of the San Diego Chargers surpassed the 100 tackle mark. As the Chargers Defensive Player of the Year for 2003, he knows what it takes to be the best of the best.
Check one, right to the sun. Right to the sun.
Nowhere is the spirit of competition more evident than in the NFL.
Right to the sun.
Hi, I'm Donnie Edwards, middle linebacker for the San Diego Chargers. Like you, I know about teamwork and the critical importance the defense plays in winning the game. For the men and women of the Air Force Space Command, the stakes are high. You're playing the ultimate defensive position, safeguarding our nation 24/7. With the guardians of the high frontier on the line, the offense doesn't have a chance. America can be proud of its all-star team. Play hard, and let's find out who the best of the best really is.
Now, Donnie wanted one lucky competitor to take home this autographed football. Anybody want an autographed football? Well, folks, it's time to introduce the man you've all been waiting for, the ultimate decision maker for Guardian Challenge 2004, the judge. He's the 2nd Air Force Commander. He's in charge of basic and technical training for the Air Force at 4 Air Education and Training Command bases and numerous field units around the world, including the 381st Training Group right here at Vandenberg. He has likely impacted most of the competitors here today. His call sign is the Breeze, so hold on to your hats. Competitors, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to turn the podium over to the man you'll be counting on to call your name Thursday night, the Guardian Challenge 2004 competition judge, Major General John Regney.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I heard a few hisses over here when they were introducing me. Yeah, okay. Okay. Competitors, distinguished guests, community leaders, it's a real honor for me to be here this week with you as your competitive judge. I'm really excited to be a part of such a rich heritage. 50 outstanding years of dedicated space and missile capability and service to our United States Air Force and Air and Space Force. We're going to keep that tradition going this week. Guardian Challenge 2004 is already shaping up to be the best competition ever. But you know, I have to be honest with you, this whole judging thing is new to me. But like any good warrior, I've studied some recent history of some past judges to get a feel for what is expected of me and maybe more importantly, what I should be doing and what I might want to avoid doing this week. So if you look off to the screens on either side of me, here's some of our former head judges.
I need this pad on here.
This is General Perriman from the last competition.
I can do this like one hand.
Notice the gash, the cracked skull. Well, I got to tell you, I didn't find a whole lot of information here, but I promise not to fall off the stage. And this is General Blaisdell. Judd and I go back to ACSC. We were seminar mates, and I watched him perfect his style of leaning back, checking out some centerfolds in Peacekeeper magazines. There he is. Well, I didn't find a whole lot here either. And then there's this judge. Well, I got to be honest. I didn't find a whole lot.
All right, are you ready to post them?
I didn't find a whole lot to disagree with here, so I'll just follow this gentleman's lead.
Okay, I call this meeting to order.
That's right. Well, with that said, it's my duty to oversee this week's events, to tally your scores, and on Thursday night to hand out the trophies. But in order to do that, first we need to get the trophies back from last year's competition winners. So let's get down to that fact.
Winner of the Aldridge Trophy for 2002 was the 50th Space Wing, Schriever Air Force Base. Representing the Generals is Wing Commander Colonel Suzanne Vautrinot.
This year's winner of the Aldridge Trophy is the 50th Space Wing, Schriever Air Force Base, Colorado.
Defending the Schriever Trophy this year is the 30th Space Wing from Vandenberg Air Force Base. Representing the Hawks is Colonel D.T. Thompson.
Congratulations for the second year in a row. This year's winner of the Schriever Trophy is the 30th Space Wing from Vandenberg Air Force Base, California.
Surrendering the Blanchard Trophy after overcoming all opponents in 2002 is the 341st Space Wing from Malmstrom Air Force Base. Representing the Grizzlies is Brigadier General Select Don Alston.
Okay, competitors, the trophies are now back in my possession, and it's your job to take them from me. So, the Sharks are ready. Okay, so who's going to be back here on Thursday night to win these trophies? Come on, let's go. Okay. My stick is bigger than Minot's. I hereby officially declare Guardian Challenge 2004 open.